So welcome back to episode 5, where I'm finally actually getting to the exciting part of cladding the truck to make it look more like a mini home. But as you can see, I cut my fingers in the last episode. Thankfully it wasn't too bad. Cut them with a circular saw. A little bit scary, but otherwise pretty good. So I'm going to start in the bathroom area first, or the shower area, and I'm putting back the wool insulation back into the panels. So we've double lined them with the silver and the wool. Here we go. As they say, measure twice, cut once. I think I measured about 5 times before I went and was game enough to go cut my acrylic panels. Yep, the work area is a bit busy, so I cleaned it up and tied it up so I could use my whole table to cut out the acrylic panel, because you don't particularly want to be bending those. The interesting thing with cutting this acrylic is that it actually melts as you cut it, so you've got to cut through a couple of times in one area to try and get a straight line. But yeah, it sort of melts and fuses, but you just sand it back and it comes out pretty good. So the little shower niche was actually the last thing that I could actually do, because basically when we went to go do this big panel, I actually asked Pete if he could drill those couple of holes for me, but he insisted upon not having it flat on the table, and it broke. So I've now had to order a new piece, which will take probably about 3 weeks to even get here. Needless to say, I am not happy. So I'm back in the truck today, and hopefully today I can get most of the other lining finished. Only problem is I have realised that Pete did leave a wire up in that corner over there so that we could put a fan. I have since bought the 2 fans, so the reality is I might as well drill the bloody hole and put the fan in. The problem is, if I drill a hole, we might not necessarily get to that cable, so stupid me. I'm going to take the lining off, the walls off, drill the hole, pull the cable through, and then I'm done. I'm going to take that off and redo it. So you're probably wondering what I'm actually lining the truck with. This is a plastic lightweight castellated board, so it comes in panels, and it's just got a nice sort of corrugated look to it. I don't have to paint it, just wipe it down, perfect. So here I am back again, starting on this wall. Just managed to fix up my control panel after much mucking around and again injuring myself with the bloody thing because I was silly and didn't use a clamp, but I think we're good to go. Yes, this was a bit fiddly because you had to undo all the electrics in order to re-put them in, and then I broke the, I don't know, I'd accidentally knocked off the tiny little sensor thing that is for the turn the inverter on, but of course we siliconed it back on and it seems to work, so that's good. We'll see how it goes. Once you get started with the cladding, it seems to go pretty quickly as long as you've got your correct measurements, so that's good. So you might be wondering what I'm doing now. I'm actually doing the drawer fronts. I have ordered the drawer fronts and the other 3 cupboard doors from E-Kitchens in Perth, and they arrived. So not the best photography angle, but that's all right. I'm actually just putting the locking mechanism from the old cupboard doors, drawer doors, sorry, into the new ones, and then putting them together. So I'm super pleased with how this is all coming together. It's starting to look really nice and just how I wanted it. Exciting! And now I'm up to finishing off, scraping off that bloody paint vinyl crap that's around the kitchen bench. That took bloody ages, so I'm going to jump to a head when I actually start to clean up like I am now, and then start tiling. And I say tiling very loosely because I actually found these they're like plastic sheets that look like tiles, and actually so they're soft, lightweight, but they look really cool and they actually have a really cool 3D effect. And I love the teal colour, sort of matches my own kitchen, so having fun doing this. So this is a shitload quicker than actually doing proper tiling, even if I did have to make sure it was lining up straight. But I am so pleased with the results. Have a look at that. I love it. So thanks so much for watching our little video, and we look forward to seeing you next time, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.